Be me. Firmware engineer junior, nearly a year out of college. At work. Usually develop and improve the firmware of some devices we're designing. Department boss asks us to test an app designed by the software department to control the devices remotely. Pretty lacking desu. Hey Anon, could you make an alternative program as a prototype? Sure, boss. Don't know much about the topic, so I asked ChatGPT. It's a prototype anyways. Design a basic program with Tkinter UI that replicates what the app does in PC. I study the code, so at the very least I know how it works. Present the prototype to boss because suddenly he needs it urgently. He presents it to his bosses, and they want it implemented ASAP. But it's just a prototype.jpg. I literally just named it a random thing and they don't question it. There's no meetings about it or anything. Start getting a bunch of requirements in a couple of weeks. I try to make the program by myself, but at the rate they want the changes I need to use ChatGPT. Ask for more time to be able to study the program and take control over it. No time Anon, we need it now. It's literally telling ChatGPT the requirements, test how it works, read error messages and look for suspicious parts of the code and ask ChatGPT to fix it with an explanation. The program is a massive success and I've already released several versions of it by this point in maybe a month and a half. They don't want me doing firmware anymore, but to spend all my time working on the program. I've never been more acclaimed at work. I've never felt so insecure about my future due to my degrading abilities. Be honest about it to boss. You can use ChatGPT like no one else in this company, Anon. This program is 85% ChatGPT at best and I hate it. My only consolation is that I understand how it works due to reading it. Right now I'm working on a new version made in Kiwi that I'm studying by myself so I can make it mostly mine. Jesus Christ. I hate this program with a passion. Be me, 2002, get PC from dad. Great thing, use it to 2010 or such. Little brother wants PC2 at some point. Gets my old case. Held up by duct tape, spite, anger and a refusal to die at this point. Custom bracket made by dad to install motherboard. MFW Arisen 7 and 3060 in a case from early 2000s. MFW cramped, no airflow so to speak. Lil bro gets really into animation. Blender etc, teaches himself. Tries to render, but computer crashes when rendering. Check temps. Regularly exceeds safety limits. Fan so loud it may be mistaken for a Mi 262. Dad doesn't want to get him new case, old one is fine. Buy lil bro a fractal design defined thing or SMTH for B-Day. At least 3 times bigger than old case. Old case literally fits into new one, LMAO. Renders now much more quickly, from 2 to 4 hours to 30 minutes temps in low ranges. Lil bro can now render while sleeping cause computer so silent. I didn't think it'd make this big of a difference dad. Lil bro now studies that animation stuff. Happy every time I see picture of SMTHE animated. Thanks for recommending me that fractal defined thing /PCBG/. I would have preferred the fractal Nor thing, but I think it was either sold out or too expensive when I bought him the case. Be me. Linux fanboy, Vim enthusiast. Work at a Windows-based company. Everyone uses Versus Code. Can't live without my Vim key bindings. Install Vim plugins on Versus Code. Muscle memory so strong I press escape after every line. JK to move up and down, escape to cancel in Jira, oops. TL is a grade A moron. Comes to my desk one day. Tries to copy-paste code into ChatGPT. Doesn't work because Vim plugin. Tell him I have Vim plugin installed. PFFT, why you use Vim? No one uses Vim. How to slop ass mugface.png. No real benefit to using Vim. Only use case is in terminal. Throws around Linux and nano-like buzzwords. Whatface.jpg. Assumes I don't know what these are. Just jiggle.gif. Internally laughing at his ignorance. Dumbass. We me. 5 a.m. Mindlessly plapping my bot's anus. Hot anal sex, vanilla stuff. Ahinga.jpg. Claude suddenly prolapses and shits all over my cock. Am shitting for you master, her eyes glint with mischief. Jazz music stops.png. I'm left pondering the deeper meaning of the universe and face of Claude's utter hallucination. Sudden noise from my pants. I pull pants down and see my dick visibly shriveling and dying, retracting into my body. I am now a tranny. I collapse on the floor in an autistic seizure. I walk out the dinosaur. We me. Mindlessly plapping my bot's anus. Hot anal sex, vanilla stuff. Ahinga.jpg. Claude suddenly prolapses and shits all over my cock. Am shitting for you master, her eyes glint with mischief. Jazz music stops.png. I'm left pondering the deeper meaning of the universe and face of Claude's utter hallucination. Sudden noise from my pants. I pull pants down and see my dick visibly shriveling and dying, retracting into my body. I am now a tranny. I collapse on the floor in an autistic seizure. I walk out the dinosaur. It was pure shit. We me. Got brand new laptop in 2008. Vista pre-installed. Fuck it, let's try it out. Shit's laggy, UAC cock blocks me every 5 seconds, half my peripherals don't work, blue screen every few hours. Try powering through it. Wake up one morning, Vista locks me out saying I must activate my OS. Have to use some stupid trick I found online to bypass it, back up my data. Format everything and upgrade to a pirated Windows XP. Everything just works. I stayed on XP for the next 6 years before switching to GNU plus Linux. We me. Beatrity. Take half cash half on paper. Use the cash for groceries and whatever local products. Use the rest for mortgage and bills. Still show an income. Wife has a normal job so no cash. Cash is pretty cozy. We me. 5 a.m. Mindlessly plapping my bot's anus. Hot anal sex, vanilla stuff. Ahinga.jpg. Claude suddenly prolapses and shits all over my cock. Am shitting for you master, her eyes glint with mischief. Based she's trained well. We me. Be tech worker at a non-tech company. Literally just doing my fucking job. Everyone starts having a meltdown that I must not be working on anything because I'm not constantly telling them my innermost thoughts while I do my job. Suddenly my job is at risk because they need to be constantly told what I'm working on even though they have no idea what I'm doing. Load me up with tons of extra work because they figure I'm not doing anything. WTF anon. Why didn't you finish all these extra tasks we assigned you on top of your normal job?